Come on in. Welcome to Rotonger's Literary Lounge, where I give tribute to some of my favorite artists and I sing a little bit of their song. And I read a little bit out of my published writings. I want you guys to support me now. What's my favorite word? You know, peace. Now go spread it. Now, in these books that I am writing, I want you to know that these things are real. When I'm discussing in these books, they are life applicable, meaning that these things occur in real life. So it's a page turner. It keeps your interest. I will be republishing them. So y'all hold off and getting them. Okay? So that'll come soon. I'll let you know. So we finished Stranger Affairs, written by me, of course, Rotondra Ronita Burns Walker, 2 weeks ago. We read the first chapter of Blanket of Many Colors on last week, and we'll go into the second chapter today. Now, this one here, guys, I just want you to understand that this is so important because mental health is real. And the stuff that we go through, my, it triggers our mind and sometimes it wounds it. And so everybody that's experienced some kind of mental break, whether it's anxiety, depression, schizophrenia, schizoaffective disorder, post-traumatic stress syndrome, bipolar, which is manic depression, whatever it is, please seek counseling, please, because these things will trigger you into doing harm to yourself or to others if it goes too far. Suicide is real, okay? It needs to be handled. And whatever we can do to encourage the people that we know that go through them, be a supportive person in their life, okay? If they say, I need to talk, you take a minute, okay, to talk to them. You help them to get into some counseling, to see a therapist or a counselor. Do what you can because it's real. So we find out that this young man here, he was a young man, even while going to school. He graduated early. Then he finished his master's degree in record timing. And then he went on to get his doctor's degree in psychiatry. Well, this young man utilizes his spiritual gifts. God gives him discernment and insight, and he utilizes it to help his patients. So what we have today is Nancy. Nancy is a middle-aged woman that had been married for a long time to a man named Tom. Giving you a little background on these people, Nancy was raised with her sister, Liza, and they were raised by their parents in the nurture and admonition of the Lord. So they didn't have much. Their parents were, they owned a restaurant, and they seen their parents do a lot of good work, feeding families that did not have anything to eat, and they were blessed behind it. Now, Tom, on the other hand, he watched his mom and dad fight all the time. And so they eventually got a divorce. And so watch out, parents, because what you show those kids, it will affect them in one way or another. Okay, Tom was affected because he saw his dad manhandle his mother all the time. I don't go into detail, but it's applied in this book. But I'm going to tell you, it came out with his relationship with Nancy. Okay, so his mom eventually left matter of fact, his dad left them when he was about 10 years old. His mom, she was a homemaker, so she didn't have money to take care of her and Tom. So they had to go live with her parents. But what Tom was able to see with her parents was how a married couple is supposed to be. But on the other hand, what he saw with his parents, it was none of that. Okay? It wasn't any of that at all. So, anyway, going back to Tom and Nancy relationship, Nancy was scarred mentally by Tom. He had 3 episodes where he manhandled her, putting her face to the floor, having her prostate, her chest to the floor, and she could not breathe, and she like to faint, and she could have lost her life. But something about the Lord, he's always present. I'm going to tell you, he made that man get up off of her. Something clicked in his mind. He came back to himself, I guess, and he had to get off of her before she just completely stopped breathing. So men, women, don't put your hand on each other. It could lead to death, okay? It really can. So, and what you show those children, I'm going to tell you, it can be detrimental to them. So watch out. Either they will be tolerant of somebody doing that to them when they grow up, or they will become the abuser when they grow up. One or the other. So be careful. Now, Nancy and Tom, they're divorced now, but Nancy is trying to survive mentally. She works hard every day, so does Tom. But however, they did love each other quite a lot, but that became a dangerous situation. They had to depart. So Tom is also getting counseling, but he comes in the evening. Nancy basically comes on her lunch break. But both of them are being helped by Romeo, the young psychiatrist, who leans and depends on the Lord to give him insight and discernment on how to help his patients. And he has an 85 to 90% success rate in helping them to be healed right here in the mind. So that's enough of that chapter 2. It goes into more detail, but guys, read it. I'm going to get it published again, republished again, and you guys support me, okay? I'll let you know. And also, hey, producers, I got the charm and I got the looks. So put me on the show, all right? So here we go, guys. What's my favorite word? Peace. I'm going to celebrate my Asian culture today, okay? All of my Asian people out there. I love everybody. I don't care what color, race, creed, nationality, rich, poor, whatever, economical status. I don't care. I love you anyway, okay? Because God made me to love, okay? I'm celebrating all of us in one way, shape, form, or the fashion. But today, I'm celebrating Asian culture. Shoot, I'm going to tell you guys, I must have been an Asian in my past life because I love me some Korean drama, okay? So, nevertheless, here we go. I didn't know these guys. I'm going to promise you until mid last year, 2024, I got introduced to this young man by Ursha, okay? And when I say by Ursha, it was YouTube, okay? That wasn't for real in real life. But anyways, Ursha was the draw because I didn't know the other person, okay? And he was singing a song, but the other little Asian man, he reminded me so much of Michael Jackson. So I was just blown away. I'm a promise you. I still didn't know who he was, but I seen him again in May, and guess what? He was by himself. Ursha wasn't with him. I guess that was a remix of the song. You guys know it's Standing Next to You. I didn't know that song either. Not until May. But however, this young man touched my heart. He touched my spirit. I didn't know what was going on there. I said, this guy must have, Michael Jackson passed on, but he must have put his spirit in this young man. But the boy's bad. Y'all know him, Sean Jung Cook. But anyway, I'm going to sing a little bit of his song, okay? And I later found out when I looked him up that he was part of BTS, and they were famous. They are a famous male Korean band. And those boys are bad. Individually, J-Hope is gyrating all over. All this stuff, I mean, killing it. Oh, he got that song about killing a girl, but the ones that was before them, Sweet Dreams, all of that. I can go on and on about J-Hope. I'm not going to do it because it's Sean John Cook. Y'all know him, Seven, Standing Next to You, all that good stuff. But I'm not going to sing that. I'm going to sing something that touched my heart. Him and this young woman lead. I don't know her either, but she touched my heart too. I wish I could call her name, but I don't know it. I sung it before when I began to talk about my books, but woo-wee, I have to sing this song again because I find myself going to it every now and then. Okay, something about "Promise Me, My Love," and these two they got such great chemistry in their voices. But I'm gonna tell you something. That is a song that kind of went along with what I just spoke to you about in Blanket Many Colors, okay? So this is what it's about. I'm here to help through the venues that I can, the gifts that God give me. And I want you guys to celebrate that. Celebrate each other. Okay? So, promise me, my love, don't take another hurt. I've been hurt before. I want a new start. I know you're not my first love, but starting from today, it will be history, sweet history, and you will always love me. Now, she's going to sing it to him because she loves him. Promise me, my love, don't take another hurt. I've been hurt before. I want a new start. I know you're not my first love, but starting from today, it will be history, sweet history, and I will always love you. I put my little twist on there. Okay?